Alright guys, so update video on where we stand on our 76 John Deere 450C. All the work we did to the tank and cleaning it out did fix our issue. The fuel flows great. The thing never shuts off. We've used it, everything works good. Only issue we ran into after that was the batteries dying. And the problem there is we didn't realize the batteries would die. We'd shut it off, we'd try to start it, and then because the starter was at a really low voltage, it wouldn't shut off, wouldn't stop starting, so then we'd have to hit the disconnect real quick, and the starter would start smoking. We had somebody a little more knowledgeable in the wiring come, and we figured out what our issue was. Our issue is this is a different alternator, and the alternator that was on it before used a different type plug. So it looked like it was wired up wrong, or we had it wrong. Got that switched, and they are telling me that it charges okay now. I haven't got to run it. But yeah, that's fixed, and we got a like one of those battery-powered grease guns, and we hit all the grease fittings we know of. So just kind of do some preventive maintenance. Our next step is to kind of put this hood back on and get a legitimate exhaust coming out of the top to get that. It doesn't smoke at all really when it's warm. It doesn't seem to, but I still would like to get that exhaust a little higher up and out of the way. If you guys watching can think of anything that's like a common issue on these JD 450Cs, anything that I should look out for, I would think that next I'd probably want to change the fluids in the steering clutches or the transmission, or I really need to do some research and find out, is there separate oil, transmission, and steering clutches in both sides? I believe the fill is like right here for the clutches, for the steering clutches. I'm not real sure. We did just change the oil. They told us to run the brand new motor for like 8 hours and change the oil. We ran it for probably like 6 and changed it. So, but I would like to go ahead and do some preventive maintenance on all fluids on this thing. I don't know, guys. If you have any ideas, the roof up here has kind of rusted and separated from the roll cage, and it rattles. So I'm going to try to do something with that, and then we're going to start painting this thing. As you can see, I've already started painting the hood over there. I had a video up on that. The reason I painted it this new yellow is because this new John Deere yellow, you can get this stuff for $3.99 Amazon Prime, where the classic John Deere yellow is like $15, and it's not Prime, it's not free shipping. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's going to look crappy for a while we transition, but I think when we get it done, it'll look good. It'll look a little more modern than this old mustardy yellow. So, yeah, that's all I have for now. For anybody that doesn't know, I have a big video series on this dozer from the time that it was blown up and we had to take the motor out. And then there's a big gap there because it took 3 or 4 or 5 years for the guy to get the motor rebuilt for us. It was a big mess. But then I have the series continues after that, and it's like, I think we're on 23 or 24 episodes of us trying to figure this thing out and get it all lined up, guys. This is my grandpa's farm dozer. It was on this. We got a 130-acre farm here, and it was on the farm before I was born, or right around the time I was born. I'm 34 years old now, so I don't know anything about equipment, much less equipment from the 70s. So, yeah, if you guys have any tips or tricks, or you just want to let me know what you think, I appreciate you watching, and see you in the next one.